What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Hungry Road. I got a special one for you today. Chances are you probably have never even seen this car. You probably don't know what it is, but that's what I'm here to do. I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is the 2022 Rivian R1T. Now, Rivian's like a fairly new company. They started like maybe 5-6 years ago at some place in like Normal, Illinois, but that's where the magic happens. This is an all-electric truck and it's making so many big waves. So now I'm gonna go through some of the features and show you some of the cool things, some of the things I don't like about it, things I like about it, and yeah, let's get started. So yes, this is the R1T, but I think it stands for Rivian's first truck. This is not official, by the way, but R1T makes sense, right? Because Rivian also makes an R1S, like Rivian's first SUV. It looks exactly like this, but it has like a little, it's not a cover, it looks like an SUV, whatever. But this is a very beautiful and very, I would call it sort of a basic design. It's kind of made to blend in with the rest of society. It's not made to stand out like a Ram TRX or F-150 Raptor or anything like that. It looks beautiful. This is an Arctic white, a very clean, flat color. So I did mention this is an all-electric truck. None of that hybrid stuff. You plug this guy in and you get going. Up to about 300 miles, depending on weather and how you drive and yada, 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 all that kind of good stuff. Yes, the car does unlock by itself when you stand next to it. We'll get to the key situation later. But you can order your Rivian in one of two powertrain configurations. You can get the dual motor setup. You have a motor at the rear axle and one at the front axle, or you can do the quad motor setup. Now do the math. 4 wheels, 4 motors. Now let's talk about the power for quick. You get the dual motor setup. You get just over 600 horsepower, 0 to 60 about 4.5 seconds. That's fine. That's still plenty quick for this 8,500 pound behemoth. You get the quad motor setup, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. That is incredible. Do y'all even know what that feels like to go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds? When was the last time you've been to Cedar Point or you got one of those really fast roller coasters? That's what this feels like. You got to hold on for dear life, especially if you're a passenger. Drivers, this is a different situation. If you're a passenger, you can take it for a ride. All right, guys, let's discuss the front end of the Rivian here. What's the first animal you think of when you see this? Oh, wait. A hippopotamus, right? Check out the nostrils. We have the daytime running lamps. Let's go ahead and turn the car on or unlock it for you here. Boom. So you have the light bar that wakes up and these beautiful, super bright LED running lights. Now, this is one of the most controversial front ends in the entire car industry because it just looks very, you have like squares and then circles kind of like dancing, intermingling. They don't like squares and circles dancing together. It's kind of crazy. But you can recognize this front end from miles away. And I actually really love it. I like different things like this. Also a very minimalistic interior. Now these daytime running lamps, they also double as your turn signals. Let's go ahead and get inside the car, put my foot on the brake, and I'll hit the blinkers for you one time for the one time. Boom, you see that? Light, right one there, and the left one. Pretty cool, right? You cannot miss those blinkers at all. Continuing with the front end, we do have, I want to say 11 cameras on this car, which will give you a 360-degree view all the way around the car. There's like radar sensors and other all kind of stuff. It's supposed to keep you really, really safe, but I'm okay with that. One camera's down here at the bottom. We have parking sensors down here up front, tow hooks, a little bit of brushed metal down here, but check out that ground clearance. This is also when, well, it's actually in kneel mode right now. So when you park the car, the front of the car leans forward, help you get out a little bit. But all that ground clearance, definitely gonna be all right when you're going off-road. So while we're up here, let's discuss opening the actual, let's call it the frunk, because we know there's no engine up here. So what is actually up here? There are 3 ways to open it. There's actually a button down here off to the left of that camera I mentioned earlier. Not gonna press it. We also can do it via the screen. And then you also have the little carabiner key right here. Check this thing out. So here's the key. It looks like a carabiner, like one you just kind of like hold and you climb rocks with or whatever. You pull it up and you can put stuff on there. There's like, that's your key ring now. That is so cool. So we do have the lock, unlock button, the frunk, and the tailgate back there. And you got your nice Compass Rivian logo back here. So let's go ahead and press that button twice. And we have the frunk opening up. Now with so much space in here, I think there's like a drain plug in here somewhere where you can put like a cooler in here or ice or water and it just drains at the bottom. But there looks like there might be enough space for an Eric D. Weaver. Remember the Tesla video? Let's try it out. We're gonna climb in this thing using the tailgate or tow hook thingies. Woo! Getting in the frunk of my electric vehicle, sitting down. See, if I laid all the way down, I probably could get up in here nice. See, this is Eric D. Weaver square footage. All right, let's check out the rear of the Rivian R1T. It looks just as muscular and soft at the same time, but simple as the front. We have a big giant light bar that goes across the back. And we have a turn signal, tiny little turn signal right here in the corner. Very interesting. They didn't do like some sort of sweeping thing like Audi does or the Mustangs do, but that's okay. Rivian, they did their thing. And obviously, if you don't know what the hell you're looking at in front of you, you got the name right here. Nice old plastic bumper down here in case you get damaged or whatever. You can easily replace it. It's cheaper. But yeah, man, very simple. Again, with the brushed aluminum down here. And look at this clearance. Crazy, crazy, crazy clearance. All right, while we're back, we got some buttons. We're gonna press this tailgate button right here. The tailgate is an automatic down. Motorized, well, it's not really motorized down. It's kind of like released. But let's go up in here, check it out. Plenty of space. We got a tonneau cover up there. Again, your Rivian logo right there. And there's more storage underneath here. So let's go ahead and press or lift up on this. You heard that lift. You see it lift. Check it out. This is where you'd put your spare tire if you had one. You can go, nothing crazy else back here. Let's go ahead and drop this down, give it a good slam. All right. And the built-in air compressor. Check this out. So we lift this flap up. Boom, you see the little nozzle. And you can see what it's being charged to. So you can like charge your own tires with your own car. It's crazy. Nice lights in here. And to lift the tailgate up, just lift it up, man. No big deal. It is not an automatic up. Woo! All right, take a look at how beautiful this thing looks in golden hour. See that front end I was telling you about? It just glows. My little hippopotamus up there is so cute. But you're probably wondering, where do we charge this thing? You don't see a charger port back there or anything? Check me out. Driver's side front, come up front, press these three little lines right there. Boom, now we got Lambo door charge port. This is a J177 dash, blah, 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 AKA a fast charger. So this is like your normal, but you got these two guys down here. Boom, that gives you the fast charger. You got little LED rings in here. And when you charge the vehicle, this is your battery indicator. So I'll try to demonstrate that later. I gotta find a place to charge it. Oh, I got the good stuff. Close this guy up right here. Press the finger right here. Boom, Lambo door closed. And for you observant people, you're probably wondering, what is this? And why is it cut out like that? Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is electric car. There's no transmission. There's just motors. There's 4 motors at all the axles. Press this button here. Boom. We have a little door. Check this out. I'm not done. We're gonna run around to the other side over here of this muscular vehicle. Press the other button here. Boom. This opens up. Now I can see through the car. This is crazy. This is called the gear tunnel. You just put whatever you want in here. Golf clubs, shovel, a body. I don't even fit a body in here. It was a small person, but that's okay. This is so cool. And this will hold, I don't know how much it can hold, but I see like a crack in it. Can we open this up? I don't know. I see a button here. What? This stuff, first aid kit over there. This is crazy. This truck is loaded with all kind of wild features. I'm gonna run back to the other side. There's better lighting over here. You can actually get like a camping kit. Let's see what's over here in this one. Open this up. I don't know what that is. Not my business. This ain't my truck. I'm gonna shut that back. But you can get like a camping kit or a cooking kit, which will come off of this thing and set up, and you can be chefing it up in the forest. No big deal. But one of the coolest features I've ever seen. Oh, check it out. We got some charging ports back here too. 12 volts in here. I feel air coming from in here too. Is it vented? I don't know. There's a vent right there. So yeah, if you did have somebody in here, they can stay alive for a little bit. All right, like most new cars, just keep the key in your pocket. Walk up to it, and it'll notice you coming and open the door handles for you. Then we can climb in. But check this out. Did you notice all the yellow trim around the car? The brake calipers, the logo there, some of the logos other places on the wheel. That's the only trim color you can get on the launch edition. So this is one of the first ones that has been delivered to customers out here. So I'm very thankful for this. Appreciate you, whoever let me review this thing. Anyway, let's get in here. Check this out. Very, very nice, cool interior. It's not as simple as, say, a Tesla or anything like that, but I love like the details in the seat. Like, this looks so comfortable. The yellow in the headrest up here, the stitching here, it is absolutely beautiful. So we do have a fully electric adjustable seat, no big deal. Let's check the door panel out. Again, looks fairly complicated, more brushed aluminum. We do have real wood trim. This trim starts at the door, wraps around, continues over here on the dash, wraps around, and goes all the way over to the other side and on the other door. Very, very nice. Storage down here, no big deal. The door handle, Meridian elevation sound system. That is a nice sound system if you don't know what I'm talking about. And we got a little Easter egg. See this guy right here? This is the 7,778th battery cell in the car. And it's the flashlight. How do we turn this on? I don't know. I don't need to turn it on. But 1,000 lumens, that's a lot of light. Put that back in here. Of course, it'll charge while it's in there. Let's get in now. All right, so now we're in the interior of the Rivian R1T. Of course, like most electric cars, we have screens everywhere. Gigantic screen right in front of you to give you all kind of information, and we have a screen right here as well. Let's check out let's look at the windshield wipers over here. We don't need to look at the wipers, but you have your wipers over here. Your lights are all over here. I like that little touch of the brushed aluminum right there. And right here, it adds like a nice sort of luxurious touch. I see speakers, yeah, Meridian sound system. That's probably all one giant speaker back there. And we have your gear shifter over here. There's probably a better angle like this. But yes, it's pretty simple. Foot on the brake, pull down, car goes into drive. And so the car right now is being held. My foot is off the brake. But if you press the gas a little bit, then it'll start to take off. So see, speedometer came up. Now we're moving. We ain't got to move no more. We're still doing stuff here. Put the car in park. You just press the little guy on the end, boom, P. Very simple. I love how smooth the animations are. We always have a constant map going on down here. Very, very cool. Let's slide over here to the screen. Now, I've never played with the screen before, but I love it. It is enormous. I wonder who makes this, but we don't care about that. Play with the nav. Wow, it's like a Google Map status right there. That's crazy. We got music right here. This is, okay, these are your drive modes. So all purpose, let's check that out. Is it safe to lower ride height? I think so. There should be no babies or anything underneath the car. All right, so now we're feeling regular. What kind of bridge is that? Anybody know what bridge that is? And whatever. So sport mode, let's see. That's gonna lower it some more. I can't wait to test these out on the road. Okay, so it shows me lowering the ride height here to 9.5 inches. All right, conserve. I hear stuff happening. I don't know what's happening exactly, but I'm assuming front wheel drive. So this is only going to use the front motor to help save energy. Makes sense. We have snow mode, off-road mode. See, the car making a whole lot of noises. I don't want to start messing with stuff. Let's move on. Let's put it back in sport because it's my favorite. And down here, what do we got? All right, I can unlock the doors, lock the doors, open the hood, open the charge port, the gear tunnel, the tailgate. I can do everything. And this guy here, how do I explain what he does? He is the gear guard. He's like, he's gonna look out for you. So he's gonna pop up on your screen. I'm not sure if I can demonstrate it. He's gonna pop up on your screen and watch the car for you. Remember those 11 cameras I mentioned? So there's a bunch of videos here of all kinds of stuff that my friend has experienced with his car via the gear guard. Go back to him. Nope, that's not what I want. This one here. We can see him here. You can do car wash mode. I mean, this infotainment system goes on and on and on. So the cameras are here. Let's check this out. All right, let's play with some stuff. What we got here? All right, the top-down view, 360 view. Very, very, very nice. And what's this here? That's the front, the rear. No, it says front view. Ah, that's the rear. Anyway, I'm rambling right now. Let's continue on. Energy is important. So how much range I'm gonna get. Pretty solid. Nothing crazy. So there is one thing I did miss. Down here in the center tunnel is a removable Bluetooth speaker that the car company actually provides for you. Now let's run back here and check it out. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. So a Rivian branded Bluetooth speaker. You see the same brushed aluminum, the same yellow. It matches the trim of the car. We have some nice, looks like the volume and play button, all that stuff right there up top. You got a handle on it. And what's back here? Looks like you can link. That's how you probably pair it. Turn a light. You can charge devices with it. That's crazy. And underneath, this is how it charges in the car. And you can kind of lock it to the car so no one takes it. Just like, see, same thing here. You can have a speaker sitting here and lock it to the car. That's awesome. I've never seen this before, and I think this is something that's gonna catch on a lot. You noticed there were no cup holders. Me too, but then I found them right up front. See it? More brushed aluminum, beautiful brushed aluminum. Push it, boom, there it is. That's some German engineering stuff right there. But yep, you got a little cup holder, pedestal at the bottom. Push that forward, and you notice there was no glove compartment. Well, I found it. It is down here underneath the front seat and the other front seat. See this little handle? Pull it forward. Boom. That's where you keep your piece, if you need it. It's a rough neighborhood around here, but no big deal. All right, let's check out the back seat. Trucks don't really have the best, roomiest back seats, but this was not looking too bad. Again, same, very similarly styled door panel. You do have a nice little storage pocket down there, Meridian sound system, stuff going on. I just love how detailed the seats are. This is all unnecessary, but it's so cool. We have the gold sort of, it looks like rugged, Oh, this is crazy. That's got a lot of tension on it. Beautiful floor mats. I love just the design of the seats, and just, again, completely unnecessary, but it works. It looks really good. Let's climb in here, and the first thing I notice when I get in here is this gigantic panoramic glass. That's the sky, bro. It goes all the way. You can see it. You can kind of see the outline right there. It goes all the way to the front. Now, I do not think this moves at all, but that is incredible. Panoramic glass right there. Let's check out the climate control back here. So what we got? Press the power button. Climate is synced with up front. Okay, so it's probably controlled by the driver up there. We can turn our light on, light off. Heated seats in the rear. Very, very cool. 2 more USB charge ports down here. And speaking of those, if you look at the back of the seat, there's a USB charge port. Why do we need so many charge ports? One over here as well. That is crazy. We got our OS word handle. Oh, that's the light I turned on earlier. Let's turn it off. Nope, light's still on. I don't know where the light is. I'll turn it on to all because the door is open. That's fine. Moving on. Nice, decent window. Kind of like that. That's just reminds me like a porthole almost on a ship. But very, very comfortable back seat. I have room. My knees are hanging out. Not bad. Love the wood. Again, I'm in love with this thing. This is a beautifully designed truck, and I can't wait to take it out for a drive. All right, guys, we are inside the Rivian R1T. I am so excited to drive this thing. I don't know what to expect. Foot on the brake, pull down the gear lever, Rolls Royce style, no big deal. All the lights go off, and we have the auto hold on in front of us, so this vehicle will not creep. You know what creep is? Creep is when the engine is idling. It's spinning at 1100 RPM or whatever. It's still trying to turn transmission. Turns, whatever. Long explanation, it'll creep. This car will not creep. So it's sitting there hold. I give it a little gas. I see the speedometer, and now we're moving. First opinion, first thoughts. This feels pretty good. This steering wheel is I think it's a little thinner than I'd like. I'd like it a little thicker. I just feel like thicker steering wheels, they kind of exude more luxury, but this is not luxury. This is ruggedness. This is made for the outdoors. I'm off-roading right now through these rough Michigan streets, but we're gonna make a left and we're gonna head to the highway. On the city streets, it feels pretty good. We do have regenerative braking on, so I can take my foot up. Never mind, we got green light. Let's give it a little juice. But yes, the car feels pretty decent. I'm in sport mode right now. I'm gonna put it back into all-purpose, kind of see how soft it is. Immediately, I feel the ride soften up just a bit. Again, another red light here. I can take my foot off the. That's crazy how much that slows me down. my foot coming off the gas, no brake at all, and the car is coming to a halt. I mean, I stuck my foot a little bit on the gas. I'm trying to gauge it. Foot off the gas. Look, that's crazy. That can cause an accident if you just let your foot off the gas and car come to a screeching halt. But we got a highway coming up, and I mentioned 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. I don't even know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna do it. Oh my God! Wow! Now that was 60. That kind of felt like 4.5 seconds. You know, I didn't even really punch it because I'm still scared. I've never really driven anything that was this quote unquote fast, but it's gonna take some getting used to. It's kind of like when remember when the Hellcats first came out and people were leaving the dealerships and they were crashing them? It's that kind of thing. You gotta build up confidence. You can't just get out here. 800 horsepower. I've never driven anything with that much horsepower, and this is crazy. All-wheel drive, instant torque. I mean, probably 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. You gotta treat it with respect because these are vehicles and they'll kill you. So in the Rivian here, we have those weird turn signals. Most turn signals, you push down, it stays down. This one, it comes back up to its original position. You have to hit it again or go in the other direction in order to turn it off. Fine, that's one little gripe or whatever. It kind of gives it a little more of a clean sort of appeal to it. But we're on the highway now, we're chilling. It feels comfortable. It feels like, I feel like I'm above the road a little bit. I'm looking down on the old Mustang. It's cool, it's chill. So now we do have adaptive cruise control and like this thing called Driver Plus. Let's go ahead and get over to our left lane. Down the screen in front of me, it does show me a car in front, no big deal. We're gonna tap down on the driver's side, or the gear selector stick once, and now we have cruise control set. I can take my foot off the gas, boom, we're at 72 miles an hour, having a good old time. Now, if I want the car to steer for me as well, I'm gonna press it twice. And now the car is in highway assist mode. Now you gotta pay attention. I'm not sure if this is a haptic or feedback steering wheel, or if it's one of those where it looks at your eyes. But the car is driving itself. I have lanes and sees. Keep your hands on the wheel. So this is one of those where you have to keep your hands on the wheel, or you can put a water bottle in there or whatever, something to imitate. Or you just touch the wheel. I don't know. I didn't do all this research. I was surprised by this visit, so here I am, off the dome, doing the review. But we need to get that pull in. I mean, you got all the basics. Feels nice on the road. Steering wheel's okay. This screen's not very disruptive. Neither is the one in front of me. It's cool. It's chill. The technology in here is absolutely incredible. But again, that price tag, automatic steering off. For what? My hands on the wheel. I don't know. But cruise control is still on. So let's go back. Hey, it's my old job over there. Hi, it's crazy. All right, guys, it's time to hit 0 to 60. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, that's 80. Woo! My head hurt. My heart hurt. I'm laughing. I'm giggling. That is insane speed. Like, why? Who needs to go that fast? And where you going? That is insane. I don't know if the camera's still looking at me. It probably moved. I'm get this little right lane here. That is incredible. That's definitely something you could like play around with and like scare your passengers and scare your friends, because I guarantee they're not gonna expect this truck to kind of go that fast. Even going 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds is fast enough, but 3 seconds, yeah, that's out of control. That's like literal Lamborghini, Ferrari kind of territory, and you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars less to get that. Oh man, that's crazy. I got some more room in front of me. Whatever will I do with all this room in front of me? You look down and you're past 60. Like, I can't even perceive that. It is so hard to explain that on camera. Like, I was doing like 5, and then I was holding on and looked down, and I was already past the speed limit. We don't know what that is around here, but it is what it is, and that is crazy. This is the future, guys. Electric motors, they do it in peace. You know, it's like, I have a bad analogy right now. I can't think of anything right now, but that kind of aggression and that kind of acceleration, that kind of speed in silence, that's wild to me. So I'm here for it. Now, a lot of cars, they insert that fake engine noise and all that stuff. You don't need all that, man. You just leave your music up. By the way, the sound system in here is incredible. Obviously, I can't play nothing for you because it's copyright stuff, and it's hard. Sound doesn't come across on camera the way it does in person. But my goodness, this thing is fully loaded, and I love it. Now, I'm still throwing the price tag around in my head. Like, that's a lot of money, but this is a lot of truck. I think it's worth it. If I had the money, I would probably be in the boat. I would get, so yes, this car does come with this 21-inch wheels with the regular road tires, but for an extra $2,500 or $3,500, you can opt up or down to 20-inch wheels and get thicker tires for better off-roading. Or you can opt up to the 22-inch wheels for about $3,500 and you get a thinner tire, but it looks way cooler. That's more of my style. I'm not going off-roading with this. I'm going to do exactly what you see me doing right now. I'm punching it at red lights. I'm going to line them next to a Challenger, and I'm going to smoke them. And I'm going to throw a middle finger out the window and say, ha, I ain't use no gas. And then go home and plug it in and go to sleep. But this is the future, guys, and I'm with it. Oh, man, that's crazy. I'm making a right-hand turn, and there's no one in front of me. Whatever will I do on this road? That's gotta be faster than 3 seconds. It has to be. I want someone to time that. Someone in the comment, look, the camera's all discombobulated. Someone in the comment section, tell me this gotta be. I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't know what to think right now. This is insane. I wonder if it ever gets old. Like, just punching it gingerly. Like, that torque is so powerful. I never. It can't get old. It can't. Racing cars doesn't get old. I'm sure mash at the light won't get old. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm rambling. That's how this car makes me feel. It is, again, a computer on wheels, but it's going to keep you safe. The automatic driving. It's a decent looking car too. It blends in. It's not terribly like outlandish or a Lamborghini Urus or anything like that. I like it. Let's continue to the outro. I have some more to say. Well, guys, that is my time with the 2022 Rivian R1T Launch Edition. I'm absolutely in love with this truck, but I am not in love with the price. Of course, it all comes, you gotta pay to play. That's just kind of how it is. You don't get 800 horsepower, all-wheel drive, auto leveling, numerous accessories, an 8-year, 175,000 mile warranty on the battery. It's redefined print. The truck starts at $73,000. And if you want that all-wheel drive, add an extra $8,000. You want this, you want that, you gotta add money for it. But all the safety features are standard. That's the emergency braking, that's all that kind of stuff. You know, parking sensors, it all comes standard. I love it. Can I stomach an $89,000, $90,000 price tag for the Rivian R1T? Maybe, I don't know. But this is the future. This is the way things are going. This is the light bars, everything I just mentioned, the cameras, you've seen it all already. This is where the future is going, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy to see it happen. And there's a ton of stuff I probably didn't even know existed on this truck, or I didn't get a chance to go over because I'm running out of daylight and I only get a few hours with the truck. But explore it. If you get one, explore it, have fun with it, customize it. I think pre-orders are like somewhere in the 50,000 pre-orders. You ain't getting yours anytime soon. So you better look on the used market, find one there, or I won't tell you. What I can tell you is to smash the like button and subscribe to The Hungry Road if you made it this far in this video. All right, guys, take care, stay safe. Thank you.